Welcome to Dungeons with Friends. Hey! Glad y'all are hyped about it. Yes!
I thought you were going like, actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Yeah, that's where I thought you were going with this.
Okay, well, this has not gone well for us then. Whoa! We're an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast and stream. Find us where you find the things. Follow us where you follow things. Like us where you like things. Call your mama. It's been a while. She misses you. I will do our recap because it has been an ooch since we played. So, you all have been running around the city of Wallachia. It came to your attention that the bones of Saint Andal had been stolen by some wily party out there stealing bones. So they did. Yeah, but it was, yeah. And you, after running down some false leads and red herrings, found out that it was Henrik, the coffin maker, who had stolen the bones on behalf of Vasily, who you all thought was just a friendly good dude. Can I help you, Brooks?
I can't get over the professionalism that is your Dungeon Master
Isn't
thing.
it beautiful?
I'm just like,
I love this screen.
it's so
Would you like to tell us about Vasily, Liz?
Mr. Odd.
Bitch.
Yeah. No, I haven't worn it in
Yeah,
years.
that's
no.
why he has a license by
Thank
now.
you. Yeah,
Why?
it was a
It was his original Dungeon
my
Master
original
hat.
Dungeon Master hat.
I think I got this at a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You did Blanche.
Yeah.
Why? Why is
No.
You're asking
Who
all the
sees
right
this
questions.
and thinks Dungeon Master?
He always wears a hat. He's not wearing a hat.
No, not now, because we went swimming and
I don't think he's worn a hat in a while.
yeah, I got a haircut today.
He's very proud of himself.
It's a hefty hat, though.
It is. What was I saying? Where were we?
I
Vasily.
don't even know.
Vasily, yes. Vasily had told Henrik the coffin maker to steal these bones, and had also enlisted Henrik to smuggle in some vampire spawns with the intent, it seems, to have released them at the Festival of the Blazing Sun, which was to take place the next day, which is now today. You all woke up feeling great and decided that now would be a good time to sneak into the Burgomaster's house and find out what his fucking deal is. And so, three of you, Avros, Judy, and Matilda, made yourselves invisible, went to the Burgomaster's mansion, snuck in the front door. Meanwhile, Orion and Irene are off to see the festival. And so we find ourselves on a more sunny day than is typical in Barovia, New Barovia. You can see the clear outline of the sun piercing through the dusty haze. The three of you can't see it because you just entered into the foyer of the Burgomaster's mansion. What are you doing?
Sweating up, apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to his bedroom.
Okay. So you would remember that the bedrooms are on the second floor. You start moving up to the bedroom. Are the rest of you following her?
Nope, we're all splitting up because we only got an hour to do this.
Okay. So you're going to the bedroom. What are you doing?
I was just going to wander halls and, if possible, head towards brother of Irene,
Isaac.
Isaac's room.
Okay. And what are you doing?
I'm
Matilda?
going into the office.
You're going, okay, so you're going to the
yeah.
library. Okay. So we'll play you first. So you all,
Splash his wife.
everyone make me general stealth checks.
The three of us that are
The three of
invisible
you
with
that are-
advantage.
with advantage because you're invisible.
And just close up eyes.
With advantage because you're verbal eyes.
That's what I was waiting to hear.
Yeah.
That's not a hot
17.
start for this.
18. Thank God for advantage. If not, it was a 2.
Less.
Okay.
Here you go, Andrew.
Still.
Very bottom.
Still.
That's gonna be a 10.
10.
My persuasion and deception are good.
I'm a bird. I got like claws on my feet. It clack. Like
Yeah,
it's hard.
you're
to
just
hide.
kind of big and rustly, and it's just hard for you to be super quiet. At this juncture, it doesn't seem like the house is very well occupied, and you don't notice anyone wandering the halls or anyone to harass
Was that
you.
a line or did a door open?
I don't know. Anyway, so
we are recording at 11 o'clock at night.
yeah, spooky. So we'll play you first. So you go up the stairs. You remember that all of the bedrooms are on the second floor. You go past the office. You remember that the library is immediately to the right. You go and look to the left. You would see Isaac's room. The next one is an empty bedroom that you weren't told whose bedroom it was. And then there is your bedroom as you sort of make a left, and then the room that was going to be given to Irene. And then at the end of the hallway is what you would think is the master's bedroom with a double door.
I'm gonna go up to the double door and put my ear to it to see if I can hear anyone inside.
Okay, make a perception check.
6.
6. Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna is it a turn handle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slowly turn the handle.
Yeah. So you make this as the two double doors swing open. And inside you see a very nice, well-appointed room. There's probably a king-size bed. They don't have standard mattress sizes in New Barovia. The closest it would be is a standard king. It has poles on each side, it's 4-poster, and 2 nightstands set off on each side. Yeah, and off to the side you see there's a vanity station with a large ornate mirror. There's a wardrobe set next to it, and hanging on the hook of on the handle of the wardrobe is a wedding gown.
And no one's in there?
No one's in.
Alright, I'm gonna go rifle through the nightstands first.
Okay. Make an investigation check, and we'll let that kind of carry for your entire search of the room.
No pressure. 11.
Yeah. So you look through the nightstands. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary. You find a couple of daggers on each side. You think they should be for home defense. You're not sure. As you're sort of like looking through the things, you look up and you notice that there, with your investigation, that there is a trapdoor on the ceiling. You think may lead to an attic space.
Alright, I'd like to check in the wardrobe and then to the attic.
Okay.
Make sure there's no like hidden space behind the wardrobe. It's not a Narnia situation.
Okay.
DM, is Narnia canon in this year?
It is not. So yeah, you open the wardrobe and it's filled with these sort of fine sort of silk gowns and
Mr. Thomas.
noble clothes sets. Yeah, just nothing unusual.
It's really creepy that you say that about the attic, because this week I learned that we have an attic. And here's the thing, when they filled out our seller's disclosure, they said specifically no attic. And this week I walked into the garage and there's just this cord hanging down, and I'm like, burn it.
Alright, so now is this area where I'm at, where I can enter the attic? Like, can I pull down from there?
You think it might be a bit of a trick to get into there. You might have to kind of jump and kind of pull yourself up. From what you can tell about it now.
I think I would probably rather go on. Is the second floor the top story?
It's the highest story with windows that you have seen. You think there may be an attic space, you don't know. It wasn't listed on the seller's disclosure.
Hey, those are binding.
I'm gonna check another room and see. I'm gonna check the other rooms to see if there is a easier entrance.
Okay, we'll jump to somebody else real quick. So Matilda, let's do you.
Okay, I'm just gonna be kind of wandering around the library.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, is his mom still in there, or am I alone?
His wife? No, his wife is not there.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna kind of be like trying to pull on books a little bit to see if they open anything.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay.
I just imagine her just like,
Yeah.
Alright guys, let's go stealthily check out the burgomaster's house. He comes back, everything's missing.
Yep.
Nothing is where it was.
Yeah.
That was an 11.
So you go down the bookshelf, deliberately looking for secret passages. And you pull on probably every book in that case, no secret passage.
Do I find any books worth keeping?
There are quite a few different books. Any particular topics you're looking for?
Yeah, books on Strahd. Or
Yeah.
vampires.
Nothing of that nature here.
Okay.
Yeah, this all seems, because this is where he kind of primarily does his business, it's all very forward-facing books about, like, history and,
Okay.
yeah, boring things. Some of them are
Finance.
nice, though.
Yeah.
books on finance.
Can I go through his desk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
go for it.
I want to go through his desk, just see if anything could be in there.
Yeah. So
Whatever
you
you
go
want.
through his desk. I'll let your investigation
Okay.
carry. You open it up. You find a small knife that you think he uses to open his letters.
Sacrifice victims.
You find a signet ring that you think he uses to seal the wax on his letters as well. A small reservoir of wax and a candle to keep it warm. You find several quills, 5 sheets of paper, various correspondence that's not particularly interesting.
No false bottoms in drawers.
No, not with that investigation. You don't find anything.
It's a shitty little investigation. Okay.
Okay. Avros, we'll jump to you.
Looking for Isaac.
Yeah. Easily done. His is the first bedroom on the left that you would remember. You go and you immediately notice he's not there. You would remember that you had seen him in the courtyard before, so you knew he would not be here. You see.
Did I click him?
You did.
Okay, and he was good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see all of the dolls that you'd seen before lining the walls, and a single small bed, a nightstand. What do you do?
How many dolls are there?
Probably 40 or 50.
A lot more than I expected.
A lot of dolls. There are 3 or 4 shelves that are all sort of rickettily assembled, you know.
I want to see if I can find any sort of anything related to his mechanical arm. Like, does he have like a cleaning kit stashed somewhere? Like an instruction manual for anything?
Make an investigation check.
Oh no.
No.
I ain't found shit. That's gonna be a strong
You don't know
7.
fuck about shit.
Ooh.
I'm proficient in it, if that helps.
Oh no, it does not. Helps you roll. No, you look around and it's hard to really focus with the eyes of the gallery of these dolls looking at you. Occasionally you find yourself tempted to just kind of turn one really peering one away. And you look through the room, but you don't find anything interesting.
Alright,
Clothes.
There's something hidden in the
Yeah, let's
dolls.
just get out of there.
Yeah.
I'm not looking inside of every doll. I don't need to find one with a special hole when I'm
Yeah.
doing this.
So we're going to jump out of the Burgomaster's mansion and go out to the festival with Orion and Irene. So Orion, you find yourself in the festival, and the time that it's taken them to get here and get their magic cast and everything, the festival is beginning to start. Booths are opening. There are games, food, drinks, and general merriment. This seems like it may actually be a kind of good time happening.
Is there anyone that stands out of the crowd?
Yes. It's interesting you should say that. Because as all of these other people are sort of getting together and getting it, you see an older man, you think, and he's wearing this big, thick balaclava.
What the
Scarf.
F is okay? I was like, what the
He
F
couldn't have
is?
said
Do you have a
scarf.
baklava?
Baklava. He's got baklava on his face.
So he's got liquor?
Yeah. What?
A chocolate?
No.
Out of curiosity, do you as an actual person know what a baklava is?
No.
Baklava. Fuck you, I'm saying it.
Yeah, see, I know. Anyway, Yeah, so he's wearing this big kind of thick scarf, and you can see these sort of wrinkly eyes underneath, and this sort of big stovepipe hat. And he's in a wheelchair, and he's got a big blanket across his lap, and he's dragging behind him, wheeling with one hand, dragging the other, this big case, and seems to be setting up a small puppet stage.
Me as child Orion is going to
Oh,
help
that's right,
him.
he's still a child.
Yeah,
I'm going to help him set up the puppet stage.
yeah. So you come up, and he looks at you and goes, "So what do you want?"
Can I help you?
Yes, grab that pylon. And he points at like one of the poles that holds up the stage.
To which me as a small child, he doesn't think I have the strength probably, and I'm just like, okay, boom.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, peculiar. Yeah, continues setting up the stage. So what is your name?
Orion, what's yours?
My name is Rectavio.
Say that again.
Rectavio.
Octavio?
Rectavio.
Thank God I'm not drinking tonight. That would turn into something else.
Yeah. Yes. What?
My English ain't so good all the time.
What? What?
I'm here to help you.
I cannot hear. And he pulls down the kind of balaclava and goes, what?
Can I help you? set
What?
this up?
Speak up for the
Can
love
I
of God.
help you set this thing up so you can do a puppet show for
Basically
me?
set up already. And he comes down and the small banner unfurls, and it says Rictavio's Magical Theater of Wonder. And you can see a few children have already kind of said, ooh, they've started kind of gathering at the edge and the periphery of his show.
Then I'm gonna gather with the other small children.
Yeah, Irene is standing at the back just watching this odd thing happen and is just enjoying herself watching it.
Is there anyone else that stands out outside of Octavio?
I mean, the rest of the crowd, it's a huge crowd. There are probably, 100 people at least in the town square.
It's good to know I'm getting claustrophobic.
Yeah, it's a lot of people just kind of milling about. By the time he's kind of about ready to begin the puppet show, there are probably, who knows how many children, 14 or 15, none of them looking particularly excited. None of the children are all that very excited here in Barovia, but
Kevin's very excited.
I am so excited. He settles himself down and very seriously he goes, and the crowd around silences. He says, long ago, there was a bad man.
Oh my god!
Alright.
Yes!
Hold on. Is that what the puppet looks like?
Yes,
In the D&D world, it looks exactly like that.
yes,
I love this.
Fantastic.
yes. There was a bad man. He was, gasp, he was terrible. A warrior. He ran across the land, and he would
This is so
fight
perfect.
the heroes of the land and beat them back. Gah! Gah! Until they were beaten, and he claimed the land as his own. And this land was Barovia.
I can hear his eyes jiggling.
Because he's serious.
I completely just want a lightning launcher, but on the other hand, I'm like, don't do it. Behave, blend in.
Yes.
I need to have an entire set of memes made off of these.
And he made his home in this land of Barovia. And when he did, he called for his family. He called for his brother, Sergei, who was handsome.
Those brows.
Oh, yes. He called for him, and he knew that this brother was more handsome than he, but he was the more powerful one. And they lived in a short time in slight peace. But then, oh no, a beautiful woman. Oh my God.
That's Irene.
Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, yes. And of course, the bad man, he loved the woman. He wants to be the woman, but she does not like him. She says, oh, I like you. Oh, you're so pretty. Yes, I like you. Well, this makes the bad man very, very mad. Very mad indeed. And he decides that when they are to be married, he killed the brother. He said, bad brother, bad, bad, bad. And killed the brother. And he come to her and he said, now you love me, now you love me. And she said, no, I can never love you. I will never love you, you're a monster. And she go to the cliff and she jump off. And now the bad man, he is very, very sad, right?
Oh, the bug.
And he lives for so long. And finally, the heroes of the land, they come and they say, I will fight you, I will beat you. But he is so strong, he beats down the heroes. And another one comes up, and he beats them down too. And another one comes up, and he beats them down too. But then finally, there is a brave wizard who comes.
Fair enough.
And he decides that he will rally the heroes. And with the heroes and the wizard, they beat down the bad guy. And they win, and everybody cheers and is happy.
Yay!
And that is the story of the bad man.
And me as a child, I'm just like obnoxiously clapping loud.
Clarification question.
Uh-huh.
When we read Strahd's diary and learned a lot about him,
I'm laughing too hard.
Irene was with us when we did that, right?
Yes.
And that was all new information to her, all of that. So it would assume that any of Strahd's story is not known by normal people, right?
You would think so.
Okay, cool. Just
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah,
But at the same time, the three of us don't know that this just happened.
this is true. That's why I'm not asking any questions. I just wanted to know
Yeah.
if this is common knowledge.
By the way,
around here.
Kevin, you need to start making more puppets into this game.
right.
I-
They need more puppets.
Kevin, fuck your normal day job.
Yeah,
Become a puppet maker.
a puppeteer.
Puppeteer, maybe.
I saw your supplies when I grabbed the drink.
Right? All I felt. Yeah, I tried to find finger puppets. They make finger puppets for this part of the campaign. I was like, fuck it, I'll make my own.
Yeah, make your own.
I think that it makes it that much better.
Yeah, the
That
googly
they're-
eyes are
They give it
absolutely.
some real. My favorite is the nose on the brother.
Oh yeah.
I also
because-
love how
I
the
have-
girl's hair
because it's
is
so-
smaller than her head.
Yeah.
I also
like-
have to ask, what's up with those eyebrows on Strahd?
Well, because.
No, they're not Strahd's eyebrows. It's the other one's eyebrows.
Oh yeah, the
Sergei's.
brother's eyebrows are Sergei's. Yeah, Sergei's are pretty serious too. I love that you can hear the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got all of it. I do too. I really do.
Yeah. And so so he begins putting up the puppets.
That was
and
quick.
everything. Yeah. And starts,
I'll help him.
Yeah. Yeah. He goes, did you like my story?
Is it true?
He goes, oh, is it true? He asks, is it true? He goes, is it not true? It is not only not so true, it is not done.
That's Doug Dimmadome.
I thought the same thing.
And he laughs and keeps putting up puppets.
What? What?
Metagaming pigeon here. Throw holy water on this mother.
I think that's a valid option given the laugh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flick holy water like an annoying little child would.
Okay. When you do, it lands on his skin and sizzles ever so slightly. And he goes, boy! Yeah. Oh, no! And he sort of dries it off with his balaclava, and you can see like that it sort of singed the little bits where it touched.
He's getting the whole bottle. Fuck this. He's getting the whole bottle.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you start pouring it on him.
Young child assaults elder.
We'll come back to you.
What am I supposed to do?
Everyone else.
Strahd.
Or a vampire.
Before, please to get into
I
the attic.
do want to remind the class of a line in the book, and it's the reason I went to go grab it. After 400 years of dominion, I was slain, wielded by Sergei's sword, wielded by my old nemesis Mordenkainen. And so that's an individual that's just out there somewhere, maybe dead, maybe alive, we don't know.
He's a grand sword.
Found an old guy that knows a lot about Strahd.
I would like, because this has now occurred to you, well, when we get everyone back together, remind me to have you make a history check. Anyway, back at the mansion. Elizabeth, what are you doing?
Looking for that attic entrance.
Oh yeah, so you see it. Are you trying to get up into it?
Well, I was gonna try to see if there was a better one in a different
Oh
room,
yeah.
so.
So you take some time to kind of poke your heads into the other bedrooms, and pretty quickly you realize this is the only one. Avros, you jump as the door to your bedroom that you're searching opens.
I didn't find anything, I'm coming with you.
Okay.
Yeah, you find it, and about this time you also exit from the library.
Okay.
You hear the door.
Oh yeah, all three of ours were like on the left wing,
Yeah,
right?
you're all right
side,
next to each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
empty.
You're all left wingers.
Yeah.
Should we go to the right side? Cause
Follow me, we're going to the attic.
to the attic.
So,
To the attic. To the attic.
Did anyone
to the
find any
attic.
good family books?
No.
there's a lot of dolls in Isaac's room,
Is there anything
and they really creeped me out. I couldn't tell.
Were there holes? Were any
I
stuff?
look for holes.
Okay, let's go to the attic.
So you all.
Where?
I'm not looking for fuck toys.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna show Avros. I'm gonna show Avros the door because he may be able to like get up there easier.
yeah, it is. Yeah, you see, you can see this sort of like thin piece of ceiling that looks like it is a trap door going up.
Can he make it through?
Yeah, you fly up and pull it down, and when you do, it shocks you for a moment because it goes dunk, 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 as
I
all
thought
of
you
the
meant like literally, like.
oh no, yeah, as all of the various like ladders of this trap door dunk, 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 come down, and you have a very convenient ladder to climb up.
Everybody freeze! Do I hear any rapid footsteps? Going like, well, what was that? I don't know, let's check it out.
No, you don't hear anything.
Alright, go, shoot, lead the way.
Yes, we got through the next layer.
Yeah, so you all climb up the stairs, and the place that you find yourself is a place that I'm absolutely familiar with, and so I don't need to look at the book at all. So yeah, the first place you find yourselves.
Nothing. I was looking at his ring, and then I remembered his birthstone. He was born in May. Kevin, why do you have a shirt that says Jesus saves? I have to ask.
Oh, it says Jesus saves, everyone else roll for damage.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, half damage if you fail. Or yeah, half damage on a success. Anyway, yes, so you all come into a very small, dusty room with cobwebs on each corner. The room is completely empty except for a single table in the center with a lantern on it.
Is the lantern lit?
No, it is not.
I'm going to apologize to Judy and drop invisibility and cast detect magic.
Okay. Oh yeah, those are the other letters.
Is it?
Yeah,
The ones we got to invite us here.
Yeah.
And print.
Giant
Yes.
goat.
So yeah, so you all go. So sorry, what were you doing?
I got distracted.
Oh, you casting detect magic.
Yeah.
What's the radius of detect magic?
60 feet in a circle around me, so like 30 in every direction.
Advantage due to cloak of eyes.
What?
Kidding.
And it stays up for 10 minutes.
You don't detect anything magical right now. It stays up for 10 minutes though?
Yep.
Okay.
Concentration, but I'm not planning on doing anything.
Okay.
So me and Judy pop back into existence.
Yeah. So you all, you guys both reappear. Matilda, you're still invisible.
Is it light out? Like, can we see? Is there enough light in the attic that we can like see around and stuff like that?
It is dark right here, and so you'd think that it's probably going to be dim light or darkness.
I'll cast dancing lights.
Oh, I was gonna turn into a giant fire beetle. I give off a 10-foot radius. And then what for additional 10 feet?
Whichever one it was.
You can if you want.
Okay, my range is 120 feet.
Okay, this is 30 feet.
Yeah. So Judy sort of waves her hand, and you see these little globules sort of form.
I like to think of it as like they both start to react at the same time, and
like-
she just starts to.
Yeah, and like go.
Oh, never mind.
Should
Yeah, like I got a hand that's partially like a little leg. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you these little globules into existence, and yeah, suddenly you can see the thick dust that hangs in this room, illuminated by these lights now.
Thick dust
Thick
like
of
the
it.
dust
Yeah.
that hangs out. Thick dust like the dust that's everywhere at all times, or just like
It's a
the
little
layer of dust
dustier.
on the
It's
ground?
even lustier. It's even dustier. It's even
So-
lustier than that.
Are we feeling like more depressed up here than usual? No. Okay.
Just
Can I make an
normal
Arcana
depressions.
check
Yeah.
About the dust?
about
A life.
Just
the generalness?
General
Is this-
wonderment.
Is
How
this
about-
dust dirt, or is this dust the
Yeah,
stuff that's outside?
I think we're fixated a little too much on the
I
dirt.
think you're fixated a little too much on the dust.
Is this just dirt?
It's just dirt.
Okay,
This
okay.
is just dirt. Anyway.
Well, when one of the main things we gotta figure out is dust, you said
Yeah,
dust.
no, I get it. Yeah, and you see there's a door that leads off to the right.
Oh, well, shit, I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay.
Now,
yeah.
Steve,
Yeah, once you have the lights up, it's like, oh, there's a door. Yeah, and
Wait,
you.
so
Hold on. There's a
room
door.
of the house, only entrance into the attic.
There's a door.
How big is this area?
We should probably be a little bit.
So this room
doors.
is small. It's probably maybe like 4x4. It's a very, very small room.
It's an
and then a
entryway.
single like doorway right there. And the only thing in there is the table with the lantern.
Before I follow her, I want to just like look around real well, just like walk through the room and just be like,
It's very easy. Make an investigation check.
19.
Man, it is dusty as shit, and there are spider webs all over this motherfucker.
Alright, there ain't nothing in here, let's go.
Yep.
I would like to draw my weapon and open the door.
You. The loudest creak this door has, like it hasn't been oiled in years, and it slides and
I'd like
sort
to
of.
point out I'm still invisible.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Just a friendly reminder, whatever is about to talk to people,
whatever's
ain't gonna see me.
Yeah.
You look in, and this room is dark, and I assume you send your dancing lights in, all in front of you, and you see that this room is equally dusty as the room you've just left, and there are piles and boxes of items all through this, and this room is much larger, probably on the far end 50 feet. And you can see on the far end with your lights kind of going along that there is a door on that end, and there's sort of this snaking trail through all of this kind of junk. Again, just cobwebs, dust, and you can see, illuminated by these dancing lights, that there's a single trail of footsteps going along one path through this junk.
And not returning.
I'd say it's single path. There are footsteps coming and going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my footsteps won't be noticed in the path.
If it's a single person, then
No, you wouldn't think so. I mean, it's like back and forth, like a well-traveled path.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna follow it.
Okay. Yeah, easily done. You sort of wind your way occasionally, ducking under boxes and barrels, and occasionally just disrupting sheets as plumes of additional dust come out. Ambrose, as you get close, Detect Magic is still up. You sense at the door magic. You sense that the door that you're approaching, there's a magical air to it, and it gives you the school of magic, right? It gives you a sense of abjuration.
And for the people that actually know magic, reminder of what.
Oh yeah, I mean we all know what abjuration is, but but for the people who may
Is it
not know what
protection spell?
abjuration is, it's protection.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna still grab her before she like touches the door and be like, "Hey, this magic. Let's be real careful."
Yeah. And there's another sense of magic that I'm going to have to look up real quick as you.
Puppets descend from the ceiling.
Did you say puppets?
Yes.
No, this is gonna be like Philo Goes West, where they find the puppet in the train, and they try and talk to it. I'm the only one that knows what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you're talking about. The one that was fake selling them on.
Because it goes through the wall too, doesn't it? Yeah, unless there's some
30
thing.
feet in a perfect sphere completely around me. I see it above me, below me, left, right.
You also get a faint twinge of conjuration magic
Okay.
beyond in the door.
Like here's the door, that's right here, or just like somewhere past it?
Somewhere past it.
Okay, I just want to make sure this isn't going to be like, alright,
Yeah, no. The abjuration is right on the door,
got it.
but the conjuration is somewhere in the room.
Conjuration, like something is.
Summoning.
Like if Annabelle.
Like summoning, or there are other things that conjuration can be, but generally it's summoning.
Can
So
I
like if we go in there, something is summoned.
You don't know.
try to figure out what exactly about the door is like magic, what it would do? Like
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
that's a -1. Meaning 10.
You're not sure.
Actually, I feel like this is important. You gave me inspiration.
I did. Because I gave him inspiration because he came with his character sheet prepared.
18.
Yeah. You would feel like this is a glyph of warding. And that you would probably not want to open that door without dispelling that glyph. That it would probably hurt.
Understood.
So I just have a general DM question.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't fly until 8, right?
I think so.
Flying snake. Not technically flying, but they can leap really far. That's why they're called flying snakes. Does that count?
Oh, you can be a flying snake, you just don't have a fly speed. You can't
Okay.
fly.
Well, no. Snakes don't technically fly. They kind of they leap out of things. That's how they fly, yeah.
All things I'd be generally terrified.
It's a sugar
of.
glider.
Yeah, you can jump.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Liz's
Well, they
worst
call it
nightmare.
flying snake. That's why I'm like, I don't know if
Oh,
that
yeah.
works.
And the thing is, you can even become a giant eagle.
Oh yeah, I just can't do
You
anything.
just don't have fly speed.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's where that's what I was just getting confused
Just
with.
become Avros.
I'm gonna let y'all stew on that new information you've got. We're gonna jump back to you at the festival.
Pouring water on
pouring
an old
holy
man
water.
who's probably screaming in pain.
Yeah.
Also, Irene's with him, right?
Yes.
So Irene, the lady that has watched us
ATTSK? I know it. Okay.
not make friends with the local children,
Uh-huh.
kind of destroy an old man's home,
Yeah.
is now watching a small child that she knows is a full-grown man apparently just assault an old man.
Yeah.
Whoa, but he's an evil old man.
Okay.
Does Irene know you're pouring holy water on him?
Yeah, I think so. I'm hoping this isn't like aquaphobia or something. Not aquaphobia, but like water burns him.
Yeah. So you.
My only fear is that if it is Strahd,
you-
and this is a public area, panic.
You would feel very clear that his reaction is not a normal reaction to water. That it's sizzling. It's a noticeable reaction to the holy water that you're pouring on him.
Can I
You
test that
continue
AC?
pouring on him?
What?
You continue pouring on him,
Oh, no, I'm gonna be like, are you evil?
and he like wipes it off. He goes, "I don't know what you mean."
I'm gonna hit him again.
Yeah. Yeah. You can just see the skin starting to sort of slide off of
The
his.
power of Christ
Compels you!
Yeah. Off of his face. 1 second.
Speaking of water.
Yeah, his voice is killing me. Yeah, he keeps wiping his balaclava. Make a perception check.
Please do something not terrible.
Sure is a shame you don't get advantage due to your robe of eyes.
His robe of eyes is equivalent to whatever my character's last time was dark vision.
6.
Oh my god, what was my character's name last time?
Sure.
Thank
He's
you.
really thrashing around, and but he seems to be trying to keep his face well covered, especially kind of from the onslaught of holy water. And he goes, "What do you mean by evil?
Why do you, if I pour water on you, holy water on you, why do you burn?
I don't. Not here. No, I don't.
I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna keep pulling. I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay.
Would Irene like to intervene?
I would like for you to roll me 2d8.
Oh, fuck my life. 2d8.
Like, I know Irene's an NPC, and so she can't really make decisions, but can Irene please be the voice of reason and just be like,
You never had to experience Nick.
10.
So, as you've done this, the holy water has soaked through his balaclava, and it's now seeping into the skin on his face, and he's screaming in pain as it does. And when he does, he eventually just takes the balaclava off and throws it to the side. And when you do, you see that the bottom part of his face is just a skull.
Oh, that's
wait, like it is a
new.
skull now?
Oh.
Or it looks like it was always?
It looks like it was always a skull. And little bits of flesh are just sort of hanging off of his face.
What the fuck are you?
And he goes, and he like just kind of like hides and like kind of puts his hands up. He goes, not here,
Sergey.
not here. He goes, where Tom? He goes, I must go. And he
Okay.
sort of starts like wheeling away.
Yes.
What
man
are you?
wheels away.
He goes, I owe you nothing.
I can keep pouring.
And he just like starts like rolling away.
I'm gonna follow.
That was expected. That's a good choice.
Okay, so yeah, you follow him, and Irene is like coming up behind you, like.
Look,
At least he said out loud holy water, so
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, this has drawn the attention of a few people who think this may just be part of the show.
Especially a little kid.
oh,
Yeah.
that's actually probably a selling point, yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, there's one person at the back who's like,
we're great actors. Thank you. We appreciate the applause.
yeah, and he goes, yes, it's all part of the show. Oh, look at my special effects. Go away. And yeah, he's just like wheeling away,
Girls.
and is wheeling into the Blue Water Tavern.
Okay, you got some explaining to do.
Yeah.
You got some explaining to do.
And yeah, he sort of like goes back and goes, what? What do you? And he like,
What
he,
the fuck?
He
First
finds a dish towel and wraps it around his face, and just like, and,
I was trying to
and looks sort of silly
Whatever he was.
sitting
He's
there
the
like
What?
with a dish towel.
You got some explaining to do.
What's up there? It's okay.
He goes, I'm sure, but let me entertain her.
And I'm just gonna sit there and take like a bottle of holy water and like.
Stop! What? Why won't you? And he looks at her and he's like, stop him! Why don't you let him leave me alone? He's like, she's like, what are we trying to do here?
What are you, demon?
She goes, I can't. Like, I mean, it's. And she goes,
Sergey?
she goes, stop. I'm gonna play the good cop here for a second.
I'll be ready for bad cop. Don't worry. Or terrible cop.
What my friend's trying to say is, it's not typically folks that react negatively to holy water that are good, and so we're just kind of wondering what your story is. And he kind of like looks around. I would like for you to roll a d20 for it to be Irene's persuasion check. It seems lame for me to roll against myself.
You know, Ryan, you can always switch back to your normal self. That's kind of intimidating.
9.
Put it out there.
Fuck the D&D Beyond dice right now.
Yeah, he
Could he be behind Irene with that holy water on his fingertips, just like aiding her?
I will let her roll. And she rolled a natural 20.
I feel like we're playing good cop, terrible cop.
And
Don't make me release him.
he sort of looks around and he goes,
Is that the sour one?
let us find a more private place. And he rolls over to one of the booths, and he kind of like leans over the table, and the server, like Erwin, comes up. He's like, "Hey, can I get you guys drinks?" He's like, "Not now." He's
3
like,
ales.
Okay. And he goes, "Oh, okay, 3 ales." And he goes off, and he
I get
leans.
carded as a kid. What is this?
And he leans forward into the table and looks at you two and goes, "My name is Rudolf van Richten." We're going to stop there, and I'm going to come back to you guys.
Point of order though, is there a legal drinking age in D&D world?
Great question. This was addressed to Matt Mercer in the last episode of Critical Role. Yes and no. Depends on where you are. Generally, no.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so you all are standing at this door. Avros has warned you that there's some magical shit protecting it. What do you guys do?
I will let them know that it is a glyph of warding, and that whoever opens that door is not going to be in for a good time.
I mean, how hurt we talking
And
here?
you said that this is a room full of stuff.
Yeah, the room behind you is just full of shit. Like, just
Nothing that
piles
necessarily
of
valuable,
crates.
just stuff.
I mean, nothing stood out to you immediately. A lot of it was under, like, sheets and covered in cake.
Check out the room at
dust.
some point. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish. You know, the way I feel is, I fucked up one time and led us to the death house that we barely made it out of. And I just fear like we might be kind of getting back into that. And so part of me feels that we know this door's here. Let's put a pin in it and come back. But maybe let's explore this room real quick.
How about if I
I can get behind.
hold up my shield and then I open it?
Yeah, but he's already saying because of the magic, I don't think the shield's gonna do much.
Or
At this
you
point.
break through the wall.
We're not. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Get out of here with your thunder gauntlet.
Wait,
I'm in
hold
infiltrator
on.
mode.
Is there a gap between the door? Like, is there a gap under the floor and door, or is this like one of those sealed type places?
No, there's like a little threshold gap.
I think I might be able to slither under it, but that would kind of also then still put me in like the.
Alternatively, we could all take like 10 feet back. I can just pick up an object and just wing it at the door.
Yeah, but didn't you say that it's a protection spell, kind of on the door?
It's like a booby trap. If we open it, it's gonna like explode on us. And so if we could just trigger the explosion while we're not there to do it.
Yeah, but how do we know the explosion's not gonna? I say we put a pin in the door and wait and come back to it.
And I can get behind that. Make Orion open the door, nobody tell him there's a glyph.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
It's my thunder gauntlet.
Can we, honestly, probably, can we check out the room before we leave?
Yeah, make an investigation
And
check.
I, for no particular reason, would like very hard to try to find anything made of diamond. Because I
no reason.
anticipate needing about 300 gold worth.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Thank God for
That's what we're
party
talking
dice.
My only concern with the door is that when is there going to be another time where everybody's drawn away?
Yes, but this might. If we can do the explosion, that's gonna draw everyone to this door, to this house.
Actually, we never saw anybody in the house, right?
Not right now.
And the ladder was very loud when it came down.
Mhm.
She actually makes a solid point. Like, if we want to do this under the radar, this might be our best.
Then I say you throw something through it. I don't think we open the door. I think you throw something through
Alright,
it.
but first, nat 20.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
And 6. I don't find shit.
Look for diamonds. Yeah, so Avros instructs you to look for diamonds.
Yeah.
Um,
Liz was not as good.
you guys,
Been looking.
this is a miserable task because everything you touch sends up another plume of dust.
And every time it does, Avros like beats his wings to kind of get some space and
Yeah.
it just raises more dust.
Yeah, and it's just it's just pervasive in the air.
I could totally use you as a duster.
And
I will bite you.
after looking through all of these things, you do find some things.
duster.
You find 3 sets of noble's clothes. That's something you want. You find 17 gold pieces. And you find what you would think to be 15 gold worth of diamonds.
These look like what you want?
Yep,
Okay.
thank you.
Do you have a need for these? The gold?
No, I don't want anything.
I want the clothes.
At this point, you would feel that your invisibility is beginning to. You've probably got maybe 5-10 minutes left on it.
I'll just come out of it then.
Okay, you right here.
Alright, space. And, like, is this column of things going straight up to the door? Because I don't really want anything
So
to,
there-
like, break when this explodes. So, like, we gotta push some stuff to the side so we can hide our presence here as much as possible.
So you, there are sort of things all around. There are things within what you would think maybe the splash zone of damage. That if you want to move, you need to do that.
I would like to move that.
Yeah, so you
Just
take
on the
some
off
time.
chance this explodes and doesn't, like, deal damage to the house itself.
Yeah,
I want to just be able to.
yeah. So you take some time, cleared away. What do you do?
Get your backup characters ready.
Did I find anything of about yay size pretty solid?
Yeah. You kind of like look around and you find an old school leather medicine ball that you think would be perfect for what you're thinking about doing.
Alright. I'm okay with strength. Either of you two like exceptional? Like everybody just give
I
a,
can
do
be
a
an
quick
8.
like, "Err."
Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, let me
biceps.
flex.
I got like a +1.
I got a -1.
Strength is -1 for me.
Alright.
That's Avros it is.
Yeet!
Yeet! I would like
That
to
was
make an
not-
athletics check.
That was not your dump stat.
No, my dump stat was intelligence. I'm not smart rude. Oh, that's good.
Are you pigeon?
Strength is my dumb stat.
That's gonna be a 14.
Yeah. You take this thing and you yeet at the door, and it thuds. It doesn't bounce, it just hits the door, thuds, and rolls down. And there's no additional noise for a second. And then after a few seconds you hear
Like footsteps?
like footsteps. You probably
Leroy Jenkins, open the door.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck my life.
I would
Roll
like,
for initiative.
No, I would like for you,
So
Avros.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck, I'm so nervous, y'all. Y'all are gonna give me the fucking farts.
Do you want some candy?
No.
Before I open the door,
Y'all are the reason I
whenever
have no
this person
nails.
gets here, we tell them exactly the truth. The burgomaster wants us investigating stuff, we're investigating.
Mm-hmm.
We found a mysterious crawl space in the top of his house. After we just found like shady stuff in that guy's basement, we want to make sure no stashed vampires are up here.
I'm not gonna lie, I might turn into a scorpion and just crawl my way out, just that way I stay as far out of this as possible.
I would like you
So-
to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm about to get fucked.
4.
Yeah. As you reach for this door,
Full panic. Don't even think to dodge it. Just
yeah. It's not good. That was probably not the right call because the glyph is still active.
Oh, I expected stuff.
No fuck.
I just hope it doesn't kill me.
Oh god.
That's a lot,
Quit.
guys.
You take 24 points of thunder damage. As there is,
Feeling it from down under.
as if this wasn't loud enough, this
You said
medicine
22 or
ball.
24?
24. As if this medicine ball slamming against the door wasn't loud enough, there is a cacophonous crack as it pushes you back. You all see Avros comically fly back from the door and land against a crate a few feet from the.
One wing just blatantly broken. Just
Yeah,
like
just hurt.
for reference. 9.
Yeah.
Healing spells.
So yeah, you guys probably have one more round of stuff before that door opens. What do you want to do?
What's in the room?
That's a free action. What do you guys do? So the door didn't open. When you touched it, it went poof and just pushed you back. The door's still
Honestly,
closed.
if I've got 5 minutes left in my invisibility, I'm going invisible again, I'm getting the fuck out. Like,
Okay.
leaving them, deuces, don't care. Mama's not about to get caught.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, you have another charge of your invisibilities. You can recast it. You're
Yeah.
gone. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Avros' side and I'm gonna draw my weapon.
I can
Okay.
only do invisibility twice a day, right?
Or it was twice or 3 times.
I think it's 3 times
I
because
think
beast
it's 3
goes
times.
twice.
Yeah. Yeah. So you
Just
all.
help me up. We don't got time.
Yeah, so you sort of help him up. The door opens, and you see this sort of like scrawny, kind of cockeyed figure kind of look out.
Wait, this door?
Yeah, the door. Yeah,
Oh!
yeah.
Oh, I thought somebody was like coming. Oh, I shouldn't have opened the door.
Wait,
Wait,
What
What?
are y'all talking? Wait, were you
is it
opening?
coming from behind, like
from the house or from
The
the
door I
the door?
threw the ball at
Yeah.
is opening.
Is opening.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Oh,
somebody was
okay,
coming
then-
in behind
yeah.
us.
Okay, then I'm not gonna leave.
Oh.
I'm not, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there was a door that you guys. Yes.
I knew what was going on.
Oh, okay, then I'm not gonna go invisible and leave. I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
still
stand
take
there.
the damage
I'm
because
gonna go invisible.
it happened, but Alright.
Yeah.
Well, were you intending to open the door in front of you with the glyph?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
I thought
okay.
like they were coming and like that was the only potential way out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we thought
But like I
the
said,
door-
I'm still taking the damage.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I'm still gonna go invisible, but I'm not gonna leave.
Okay. Yeah. So you go invisible. You say, "Ow!" You want
I go to his side and drop my weapon.
Yeah. And you see, as I described, this person can open the door.
Without getting off the ground, I want to just reach into my pocket and just pull out a vial and just.
Oh, I'm just gonna say,
Yeah.
Sergey?
You take a bit and throw it at him. He goes, "What?"
Sergey?
From where I got blasted out,
What?
did it even make it?
Yeah. It doesn't. You just sort of throw it. It splatters
It like
on the
hits
ground.
his toes. Yeah.
He looks up. You can see that he's just this scrawny man with this sort of like ragged black robes over him, and he kind of looks at you all. He's like, "What the fuck are y'all doing here?"
Could ask you the same question. We're
This is
investigating.
my fucking house.
This is your house.
What about the
You
Burgermaster?
live in the Burgomaster's attic.
Yeah, I'm his son.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Yes.
Cause remember, he
Yeah.
had like a thing with the lady's daughter.
He goes, "Yeah.
That's right, he's hiding.
So what the fuck are y'all doing here?"
Well,
Was he the one we're supposed to kill?
No, I think he's the one that's got the hots for someone else.
Yeah, he had married Fiona Watcher's, or he was set to marry Fiona Watcher's daughter, but drove her insane.
So why did you drive her insane?
As you're
How the
invisible,
fuck I talk
talk
to you? And he just like closes the door.
Bitch,
Guys, I think we can go back to the group with this information.
I just got blasted across a room. I'm getting up to that door before he casts a spell again.
Okay. Yeah, easily done. Yeah, you come back up and close the door because he thought you guys were just going to go away. He turns around and looking into the room, you see what would very easily fit on an episode of Hoarders.
Oh.
You
Cheeseburger wrappers.
see, yeah, stray rotting food, several skeletal cats just sort of sat around. The most disturbing thing you see is three, with a name written on it. No, you see three child-sized dolls dressed in fine, noble clothing. Make me an Arcana check.
First, I would like to remind the class that I have to roll a concentration check for half of my life. Because
well, I'm right there
detect
with
magic
him.
is a concentration spell.
That's right, yeah.
I'm right there with him. Can I do it?
And that's a 2, so detect
Yes,
magic
yeah.
falls.
Yeah, so you take magic.
for you.
Yeah, you had been looking in the room and, yeah, goes
And
down.
so, what am I rolling?
Perception, I think so. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
perception. Or investigation, I don't know, whichever. What did I do zero is?
12.
So, there's a lot going on in this room, but notably on the floor opposite the wall from you all, on the floor you see a chalk sigil drawn on the ground.
Upon seeing that, I would like to recast detect magic.
Yeah, you cast it, and this seems to be the conjuration magic that you had detected.
So I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna take any aggressive actions, but I'm very clearly gonna be like, your dad didn't tell us that you were up to magic up here. What's going on?
Why do I want to talk to y'all anyway? Make an Arcana check.
Can I explore the room since I'm invisible?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, you don't know shit about foot.
Now I got a 3.
Oh, yeah, you don't know shit.
And with a -1, so I got 2.
Nope.
Well, listen,
Roll
the reason that
heartbeat
you might
dice.
want to talk to us is because your daddy hired us to kill the Watcher Lady, and the Watcher Lady wants to hire us to kill your daddy, and at least Isaac, so she can take power. And we're just trying to figure out what the heck's going on here.
Maybe don't tell the son, who's clearly
What?
an asshole, that
17,
we're
yeah.
paid to kill
Yeah.
his father.
So you're sort of like looking around, the room. You see everything that I've described, and you're looking at the sigil on the ground, and maybe it's because everyone's talking to him and you're focused, but it looks like it's not complete. Like, you don't know magic, but it just doesn't look right. Like, it doesn't balance. Like, you can just see there's some sloppiness in it.
Can I say that?
Yeah, you're invisible, but yeah.
Hey, Avros, you do magic, right?
Yeah.
He goes, and he looks around and goes, what?
This doesn't look complete.
Yeah.
I'll start walking over to it, and as I'm walking by, this time definitely gonna make contact.
Yeah, you splash him, he's like, what the fuck is going on?
Alright, good news, you're not a vampire. What's the circle?
What? What?
It's not complete, so obviously you're trying to do something. I love that he's looking around the room trying to figure out what's going on.
What? And he finally, like, he takes a second and, like, catches his breath, he's like,
Alright, I will apologize, because we did bust into an area that clearly you live in. Avros, Judy, Matilda is the
Hi.
disembodied voice.
Victor, I'm trying to get out of here.
Victor Victoria?
Like out of the
leave?
house or
Or out of this
Out of
life?
here, like,
Oh.
out of here. He goes, this is a teleportation circle.
Where's
it
the
For
other?
taking?
conjure.
Where's
is
it
that
taking
magic
you?
Conjuration.
That's conjuration, yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, I can't get it right. I don't know. I know some magic, but I don't know a lot, and I can't get it right.
Why are you trying to
How do you know
leave?
it's not right?
I don't know quite how I would know. It just, you know how sometimes you just have those feelings that you know something's off? That's kind of how I feel about this, is it's just,
You wish
I
we
don't know
started
if I've
lifting the left.
seen it before in my life or what, but something about it, it's familiar, but I know it's not done, but I couldn't tell you how I knew.
Make an Arcana check to try to correct him on it.
Yes, roll that thing.
No? Do you want to try?
I would really love to, yes.
Yeah. Make a deception check if you think you're gonna maybe give him the wrong.
Look at what pool does to my hair. All of a sudden. I love pool.
I've not rolled above a 10 tonight.
Yeah. So what's your deception?
Dude, give me dice. Here.
I've done
No,
5,
here.
6
just,
different
just,
dice.
just use my dice.
Roll the asexual pride dice.
19. That would be great.
Yeah.
No, that deception is going to be a, what was it, an 8? 11?
Okay. So you point it out, and he goes, he really wants to believe you, and he's like, so you think it's the third glyph?
Yeah, but this stuff tends to explode, and your door done fucked me up.
Well, that's what it was supposed to do.
And that's fair. Why are you trying to leave if you are keeping yourself in this room? Because if you want to leave, we will escort you out of town right now.
That's the thing. I can leave town. I can't leave here.
Like you're
you
trapped in
will
the
be?
house?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, us too.
Yeah.
We already
I'm trying
tried-
to get out of here.
We already tried to teleport out. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
I've sent 2 of the servants through this thing, and I don't think they made it.
Yeah. That's what he's telling you is we've tried to leave too through teleportation and we couldn't. We
Okay.
at all. I think
He goes-
that's something to do with straw.
And he kind of points at a disembodied arm over
I'll
in
just
the
keep
corner. And he points at it like a severed arm in the corner. And he's like, wasn't pretty.
Well,
When she said that he sent her daughter
You're
insane,
looking at the
same thing.
how did he do
What?
that again?
You know.
Quick question. What is the story with those 3 dolls over there?
Yeah, what's with the other dolls?
He goes, those are my pupils.
Your
My
Were
pupils.
they skeletons when they became pupils?
Oh, so these are dolls. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. And he goes. I'm training them in magic as well.
wait, what? Do
Yes.
they respond to you?
Yes.
Can we see them respond to you?
I don't know.
Is that
If
room?
you can't, that's your problem and not mine.
Hold on. Is that room with all the other dolls part of these 3 dolls?
Huh?
Isaac's room.
Isaac's room.
I don't know. I've never been nice.
I don't know where you are, but I'm going to try to position myself to where my wing just kind of don't antagonize the crazy guy.
Yeah.
So we'll leave if you want us to leave, and you can go back to experimenting on the dangerous magic we know doesn't work. Just 2 questions, and then we'll leave you alone, okay? skeleton cats and crazy girlfriend. I need an explanation for both.
Yeah.
Well, the cats died because they aren't. Well, I was still learning. And it's. Some stuff is hard, okay?
No, that's fair. Why did you not clean?
You said 2 questions.
That's fair. That's fair. That's on me. That's on me.
Okay, what
happened to
about the girlfriend?
That's a good response, by the way.
Well, make a persuasion check.
I am good at those. Okay.
What the?
You're.
Can I help him? Can I help?
It's just not your night, man.
No, you roll. You do the worst.
Yeah, you take a roll at it.
You got 119.
14.
Yeah. So he looks between you,
Failed me.
and maybe it's the presence of your firearm, you
Failed
don't know
me.
what.
Failed me.
But
Failed me. Failed me.
you,
Failed me.
he goes,
Leave them up there, I'll take a picture later.
he goes, we just weren't compatible, you know?
Hmm?
We just wanted different things.
Ooh, like what?
Well,
Yeah, you don't go crazy by just wanting different things. Or unless that thing was strawed.
I'm not crazy.
No, not you.
Her.
Well, if she is
Well, what I
crazy,
love
that's
is,
not my
I
problem
love that he
either.
just yelled, "I'm not crazy" at something blank, because he can't see me. I just love that he just yelled,
I'm not crazy!
But what, did she go crazy for Strahd?
Y'all can hear her, right?
Yes, yes, we can hear it.
Yeah, no, they
That
can hear me.
question, that's fair because that's something a lot of people ask us.
Okay.
Did you cause her to go crazy to your knowledge?
I don't think I did anything wrong.
Did you try any magic like you've tried ever in your life
Well,
on
yeah.
her?
Okay, did it happen, did her craziness happen suddenly? Or was it gradual?
I mean, we only
Like
really
she'd
knew
been
each other
asking
for
you
like
to take the
3
trash
I
out.
days.
think he's a good
Great
gauge
But
for
look-
crazy.
But look, don't worry about it. You know what? That's the end of questions. Bye.
That's fair.
Bye.
I'm gonna,
Alright.
Bye.
Okay.
And you can see as he's sort of waving his hands, there's this sort of motes of fire kind of gathering in them. He's like, bye. As it's sort of like a threat to leave.
Yeah, we're ready to leave.
I'm gonna make sure I'm the last one out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna flap my wings as hard as I can and just try to wreck his room. Just and
I'll just stay in the room.
You do so. He goes, well, son of a bitch. I think that is probably where we're going to end the episode.
this has been a good episode, guys.
I wanna say-